the family experience is not even close to the same. It's weird, it's awkward, it's not fun, it's not welcoming, it's not safe emotionally.
I'm sure all of my children, but Robyn's children, are going to be there. You know, it's going to be the family party. They're going to have a Brown family mosh pit, which I invented.
Sister wives Mykelti Brown shows world through Avalon's eyes, and did Kody Brown shame Janelle's support of EVK's surgery? I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister wives star Mykelti Brown Padron doesn't always get on fans' good side. But when it comes to her precious kiddos, people love seeing them growing up in a different environment than Mykelti did. Now, Mykelti shares a sweet view through her little daughter, Avalon Padron's eyes. Avalon Padron had her world turned upside down. Earlier in Sister Wives Season 19, Mykelti Brown Padron shared that Avalon Padron's world was completely rocked with they brought home babies, Ace and Archer. Going from being an only child to suddenly having two brothers stealing the spotlight was a major transition. But now, Mykelti shares how big sis Avalon likes to spend her days. On Mykelti Brown Padron's Facebook page, she shared how Avalon Padron is embracing life now. She captions, "My little Miss Avalon loves taking photos. I end up with 100 plus new random photos on my phone every day. In this case, it was cute. Tony and I don't take a lot of photos together because usually one of us is wrangling the kids. This is a typical evening after we're both off work and the boys are in bed. Avalon hangs out with us, Tony watches his show, I cuddle next to him and read. It's little moments like this that help our relationship grow stronger. Just being in each other's company while still doing our own thing. Couples who bonding our time also, that's a whole lot of leg, my man Tony Chestnut." Someone comments how wonderful it is Mykelti Brown can see through Avalon's eyes, saying, "Plus, this is what Avalon sees. How wonderful. Future great photographer on your ha." Another fan gives a nod to Uncle Garrison Brown. She's following in her uncle's footsteps, taking beautiful photos. So cool to see a child's perspective. In some ways, Mykelti Brown Padron's message also seems to clap back at people who have speculated that she and Tony Padron's relationship was on the rocks. "Keep doing this. Married 34 years and hubby and I don't enjoy the same content when relaxing, but just being together even if doing separate things is important to a relationship. Looks like a nice slowdown to a very busy life. Cherish these moments and always make the time to cuddle and share chill time. Y'all and your family are adorable. Love that you're so willing to share your lives. Love watching you heal and the family grow. NC looks good on you, Mykelti Padron. You two are the best, love this." Kody Brown made it a point on this week's Sister Wives to say how 3 out of 4 wives would be traveling. Yet, he did not specify where they would be going. He acted as if they were taking leisurely irresponsible vacations when it was actually quite the contrary. Meri was leaving on business while Christine and Janelle had very serious family matters to tend to. All the while Kody was focused on the quarantine rules he had set forth for his family. Kody Brown's strict family rules. Robyn noted that she is the one who sees Kody the most because she best adheres to his rules. Janelle has even said she follows the CDC regulations. Yet, Kody goes above and beyond these, and his kids have reached a breaking point. Many of them grew up very closely together, so they cannot understand why they must remain at a distance. The hardest concept, especially for viewers, is Isabel's surgery. She must head to New Jersey with her mother, Christine, for serious scoliosis surgery, one that will put her in the ICU. Isabel desperately wants her father there with her since she will be gone for a total of 6 weeks, quarantine included. Unfortunately, he does not think he can be away from his family for that long of a time. This is killing Isabel because she believes he is letting the fear overtake him. Kody has commented that Christine and Janelle have traveled the most despite him telling them not to. Because of this, he has not been able to see his kids as much as he would like to. He even accused Christine of using the surgery as a way to get a vacation. This was until he knew the extent of Isabel's pain. For this week, he mentioned all the wives but Robyn would be out of town. Yes, Christine would be with Isabel, but what about the other two? Meri headed off to celebrate the anniversary of her bed and breakfast while Janelle was off to North Carolina. It was her granddaughter, EVK's first birthday. With that came a major surgery. She was born with fatco, so she was missing some joints. Her hand did not have all of its fingers. Furthermore, Maddie and Caleb had to decide what to do about her leg. One was longer than the other. They could go through stretching, which required several surgeries, or amputate her foot. Ultimately, they decided to amputate her foot. Janelle wanted to be there for both her daughter and her granddaughter. She was not just traveling for a fun holiday. Luckily, they were able to work on Evie's hand and her foot. She came out like a champ and was able to smash her first birthday cake. Seems like a trip well worth it. During the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown can't resist taking the opportunity to cut down a tree. While his monogamous wife was concerned, Kody faced his fears and took down the tree. However, fans see the real reason Kody was chopping down trees while Robyn Brown stood by questioning his moves. Kody Brown's chainsaw therapy. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown needed a little chainsaw therapy as Christine Brown Woolley and David Woolley were happily skipping down the aisle. Although Kody admits he didn't feel great while cutting down the trees, he proceeded to clear some space for Robyn. Even though he had cut down 1,000 trees, his nerves were shot and he had an eerie feeling something would go wrong. When Robyn was helping, she stated her monogamous rule that he had to promise to clean up the tree and not just let it set for 6 months. Likewise, Robyn revealed she has some trust issues with his tree cutting since he landed one on their house previously. Seemingly, Kody needed a distraction from thinking about Christine moving on, and he thought hard labor was the answer. However, during season 18, many fans made the connection that trees are very symbolic in the Brown family. When he chose to chop trees while discussing Christine's wedding, it appeared to be a message. But other fans pinpoint a different reason. They think Kody was removing trees. According to Brown's book Becoming Sister Wives, Kody had a logging job for a short time. Maybe this bit of experience and 3 wives leaving pushed him into the money-making direction, like chopping down trees. Although Kody Brown wasn't on Coyote Pass, fans still think the scene was absurd. Whether he was turning a profit or just appeasing Robyn by clearing the deck view, people think he was acting dumb with the equipment. In another Reddit, fans mention how strange the scene was altogether. What a manic idiot running around cutting down the tree. And Robyn showing Kody's true nature, telling him that he can only cut down 1 tree at a time and clean it up, so 6 months later it's not still laying there. Like the broken deck pictures in the real estate photos, we can see he doesn't take care of things. What an idiotic scene. In fact, this entire tree cutting segment, just stupid. What he did was hella dangerous. Pounding a wedge into a tree with a running chainsaw that is stuck. He's a lunatic. If that chainsaw had flown back at him, he'd be lucky if it hadn't killed him. I think that's why he was shaken. He realized how close he came to disaster. That was pretty horrifying. TLC really should have posted a "never ever did this" message on the screen. But other Sister Wives fans discuss the idea of Kody Brown selling the trees. Someone else points out Kody might not be smart enough to make money off the trees. He is what my family calls an incompetent man-child. He wants to be a grown-up but lacks the skills to actually adult. So he likes to cut down trees, but he doesn't know what to do after he cuts them down. What an idiot. Does he not know there are people who buy those big old trees to make lumber? We have 10 acres and about 8 is trees, and when we need to clear a few out, we have a guy who does it and he buys the trees. It's economics. Pay them and sell them the trees and you make money. But another fan thinks Kody eventually gets around to selling. I think he does sell them after he peels them. Notably, another user says, "Burls are hugely valuable. If you do sell them, make sure you get a good price." Sister Wives star Robyn Brown naturally has a bias toward her 5 children, but she usually tries to deny it. However, in a recent episode, she slips up and outright calls her children the core of the Brown family without thinking. Robyn Brown didn't want to let go. When Sister Wives showed Kody Brown confronting Robyn Brown about not continuing polygamy, Robyn couldn't understand. Furthermore, Robyn wouldn't accept it. In a fit of denial, she attempted to persuade Kody to think of it differently, but Kody drew a line in the sand and verbally tried to shake some sense into his pretty, monogamous wife. He solidly told her to let it go. Admittedly, she knew sister wives Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown had changed through the years, but she didn't think she truly had. But as she dissected the reasons for the plural marriage falling apart, she quickly blamed others, but accidentally slipped up and revealed her true feelings about the core of the family. Sister wives Robyn slips up and calls her kids core of Brown family. YouTuber, reality Amanda grabs onto Robyn Brown declaring Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella are the real Brown family. In her episode, Robyn downgrades Kody's 13 other kids. She catches Robyn's slip-up. Amanda points out that Robyn talks about the OG3's response to family. Robyn says, there was less of this focus on the family. Robyn motions her hands together to clarify. A small part of the family. Saying, the group, the main part of the family, then motions away, not the kids out there, and that's where they wanted to focus more on the kids that have moved away. Correspondingly, Amanda adds, we all know she means her and her kids. Furthermore, Amanda adds, Robyn doesn't mean truly. She doesn't mean Savannah, who is still in high school at the same time as Robyn's daughter, Brianna. We know there was zero effort towards spending time with truly and towards spending time with Savannah. And also, Robyn is literally saying who the outsiders here are, the kids who moved away. Then, she adds, kids who moved away, or also known as Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown's kids. She also points out that 3 out of 5 of Robyn's kids are over 18 years old, but still remain at home. Likewise, Amanda talks about how Robyn's facial expressions have been her big change over the progression of the Sister Wives series. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans catch that Robyn Brown slipped up and talked about her kids being the main family. First, a user says, Robyn describes her children as the core family. Additionally, many other Redditors add their thoughts. She's just pissed she's not the nucleus of the family like she always wanted to be. That's why she hates Christine so much. Someone else sees her changes through Sister Wives. I have been watching the earlier seasons recently and the change in her expressions and overall demeanor is insane. She was very smiley and almost bubbly and jokey and now only has the one expression. Someone else jokes, Our Lady of Perpetual Concern. The OG kids, majority of them anyway, had her number from the beginning. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has been dealing with difficult relationships with his kids for years, but I'm struggling to understand how he thinks he can fix his relationships with them without major change. Throughout the run of Sister Wives, Kody has been open about his relationships with his 18 children. While some of them are fulfilling and sweet, the majority of the relationships he shares with his kids are difficult for him to navigate. Early in his marriages to Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Meri Brown, Kody had a different level of devotion, but after Robyn Brown, things changed. When Robyn joined the Brown family, spiritually marrying Kody in 2010 and legally marrying him in 2014, there was a status quo the family had upheld for years regarding Kody's presence with his families. Throughout Sister Wives, viewers watched as the status quo changed to revolve around Robyn and the family she created with Kody. Now, as Sister Wives Season 19 is showing the cracks in the family, seeing Kody have to contend with his decisions has been eye-opening. He claims he wants relationships with his kids, but I don't see how he can have that without some major change. As Kody has moved through his adult life, he's made some difficult decisions that have brought him closer to Robyn, but alienated him from his older children. After bringing Robyn into the pre-established Brown family, the patriarch has made it clear that his care has been less focused on the rest of his family, and more on Robyn. Kody consistently tried to make it seem like he was an equal opportunity parent, swearing he followed a schedule and made time for his other kids, but it quickly became clear when Robyn's kids entered the picture that Kody wasn't being fair. With Robyn's kids from her previous marriage coming into the picture and ultimately being adopted by Kody, it was clear that he was working hard to foster a relationship with them. While that was a noble effort, seeing Kody virtually abandon the other children he had at the time was tough on them as well as their mothers. Christine, Janelle, and Meri struggled with the way Kody treated their children, while the kids relied on their mothers and each other to move through the difficult times. Eventually Kody welcomed two younger kids with Robyn and drew lines in the sand. Although Kody's time with Robyn has been tough for the kids to see, the Brown children have also had to face the harsh reality that their father's behavior was something he was able to change in a different environment. A second user agreed, "It's so amazing to see you happy. You're glowing." The compliments carried on as another Instagram user noted, "You have a sparkle, life and joy in your eyes." While another said, "You are radiating happiness and peace." On the latest episode of Sister Wives, Meri went to Kody became a genuine parent to his kids with Robyn, sticking by them and actually parenting them throughout their lives rather than moving around from home to home like he did with his older kids. Seeing Kody prove that his parental relationship with his kids could be loving was incredibly tough on the Brown kids who knew him before his change. As Kody has moved through his relationship with Robyn, it's become clear that when he wants to be supportive and attentive, he has no problem doing so. In previous seasons of Sister Wives, Kody's kids have spoken out about the fact that it's been tough to see their father operate like a father to others while demanding the respect a parent who's present would get from them. Christine and Janelle's children have been vocal about the way that Kody's relationship with Robyn has impacted their view of him. Kody's proven an inability to accept that he's treated Robyn's kids differently, knowing that Kody can be a good father to others, but refused to be present for the rest of the Brown children in most circumstances has been a tough pill for the original Brown kids to swallow. While the kids have reconciled with the fact that, while it's been difficult for them to see, Kody has been able to parent effectively, Kody himself hasn't embraced that he's treated his kids any differently through the years. Despite knowing that there's been some major dissonance between his perception of himself and his children's perception of him, Kody hasn't embraced his own reality. Although Kody has shared in recent Sister Wives episodes that he would be open to reconciling with his kids in the future, he's created stipulations around that reconciliation that don't feel based in reality. Kody has shared that the door is open for them to talk and reconcile, but he wants his kids to reach out to him first on principle. I'm sure that some of the Brown kids would be interested in rebuilding a new relationship with their father, but until Kody chooses to act like a parent and not a scorned friend, I don't believe it can happen. Kody Brown of Sister Wives has been busted for breaking the rules. The TLC star was put in the spotlight in a thread on Reddit for violating the very rules he has put in place for his family. What rule did he break exactly? And, what did fans catch him doing? Chatter on Reddit reveals Kody Brown and Robyn were spotted shopping at Victoria's Secret together. According to the op, Kody very loudly entered the store to announce he was picking up a bag he accidentally left there the day prior. In the Reddit thread, Sister Wives fans quickly took notice of Kody and Robyn shopping at a mall without masks on their faces. Depending on where you go right now, there are still plenty of shopping malls that require masks of their guests. The current season of Sister Wives was filmed a year prior, but the pandemic is not over. And, fans assume Kody remains just as crazy as he was during filming about the pandemic and pandemic rules for his family. Sister Wives fans became furious with Kody when he used COVID-19 as an excuse not to be there for his daughter during her surgery. He insisted the traveling and quarantine involved would make it difficult for him to be there for the rest of the family. Understandably, Isabel couldn't wrap her mind around why her father wouldn't drop everything to be there for her. So, fans were a bit surprised to see Kody and Robyn Brown shopping at a mall without masks on their faces. The op who snapped the photo noted Kody did tell them social distancing was still important. So, they took a selfie with Kody while standing 6 feet apart. Where were his other wives? Sister Wives fans thought it a bit strange he was shopping at Victoria's Secret with just Robyn Brown. After all, he still has 2 other wives. How come they were not also with him at the shopping mall? Fans suspect spotting just Kody and Robyn in public just further supports the idea that she's the only wife he's with when the cameras aren't rolling. Sister Wives star Peyton Brown shared his thoughts on evolution. This shouldn't come as a surprise to fans since the reality star has been outspoken about his views before. On Monday, December 14th, he took to TikTok to reveal how he might have ended the creation debate. Kody Brown and his 3 wives, Janelle Brown, Meri Brown, Robyn Brown, including his ex-wife, Christine Brown, belong to the Apostolic United Brethren, which is a branch of the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, FLDS. Most people know it simply as Mormonism, which allows its followers to practice polygamy. The TLC star took to Instagram and TikTok to post the video. He often uses his TikTok account to share his random thoughts on life, politics, faith, and the like. But his latest rant may have fans scratching their heads. Some wonder if he's even a Christian. Several billion years ago, a fish crawled out of the ocean. That fish later laid an egg, and out of that egg probably came a lizard, Kody Brown shared. Now several million years later, something that is 99.5% chicken lays another egg. And then what hatches from that is a chicken, 100% chicken. He declared that the egg came first. According to his hashtags, Kody had this random thought in the shower. He finally solved the problem to the age-old question, what came first, the chicken or the egg? He is mind-blown by his discovery and wanted to share it with his fans. Kody also used the hashtags, haha, maybe, thinking, think about it, hashtag, and chicken. Maybe he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying, but it'll give SW fans some food for thought, excuse the pun. It made for an interesting debate over creation in the comments section. Most fans loved Kody's rant. One user, Event, wrote, I believe this man has solved it. Another user explained that she used to get into arguments with her father about creation. She became older and wiser, and is now a believer in evolution. However, some fans took to the comments section to challenge Kody's faith. They wanted to know if this rant was his way of saying that he doesn't believe in creation or evolution. Some wondered if Kody is even a Christian at all. Others were confused about his family's faith. So, you don't believe in creation? Evolution? One fan wrote, to which another added, I don't think any of them are Christians. But boy does he look and act like Kody. So, you're not a Christian man at all? A third fan asked. Kody Brown responded, I am a Christian through and through, but evolution is a fact. Fans learned earlier this year that Sister Wives star Janelle Brown decided to pack up and live in an RV. The decision came after the rental home she was living in was put up for sale. This forced her to make a big decision about whether or not to look for another rental or move into an RV. Her ultimate decision was to just live in an RV on the family property. She and her daughter Savannah were living in the RV on the Flagstaff property. Now, it seems she's moved again. Where did she opt to go this time? Janelle Brown reveals where she and her daughter are living now. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has once again made a big move. Where is she going and why? Monsters and critics shared all about Janelle's current living arrangements. As it turns out, Janelle has given up living in the RV at least for the time being. She revealed to fans on Instagram that she opted to move into an apartment for the winter. She decided to make this move with Savannah since Flagstaff winters can be brutal. The cold air would be moving in soon, so she didn't want to rough it out in the RV on the property. She has been the only wife not living in an actual house. Janelle said, so long trailer. See you next spring. She shared this as the RV was hauled off to be stored for the winter months. She shared a glimpse of her new apartment with Christmas decorations. She captioned the post saying, fitting our Christmas decorations in a little awkwardly this season, but we still have them. Janelle also added, small space meant getting a little smaller tree and hanging stockings with command hooks. When fans asked her about moving into the new apartment, she simply replied she had for the winter. Currently it's not clear if Janelle will move back into the trailer come spring, although it seems likely. Since Chrisley Brown left the plural family, it seems her departure could have thrown a wrench into plans for Coyote Pass. The family was planning to build homes so they could all be closer together. Sister Wives star Meri Brown reacts to her husband Kody friend zoning her. Is their 30-plus year marriage over? When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, Kody Brown was happily married to Meri Brown. He was also spiritually married to Janelle and Christine, as well. During season 1 of the show, the family patriarch was courting Robyn, who would ultimately become his fourth wife. In fact, he later divorced Meri so he could legally marry Robyn. While viewers of the TLC show have watched as Meri and Kody's relationship deteriorated, the two were once happy together. Unfortunately for Kody, it turns out that another of his 4 wives was also unhappy. Trouble in plural marriage paradise on Sister Wives. In November, Sister Wives fans were shocked when Christine Brown announced the end of her relationship with Kody Brown. Like Meri, Christine and Kody's relationship wasn't going great, but no one expected Christine to be the first to leave the plural marriage. In a new preview clip, Kody reveals that his relationship with Meri is not the type where they talk every day. Does that mean she will be the next wife to leave? Meri Brown reacts to Kody friend zoning her. After 30 years together, are Meri and Kody Brown calling it quits? Us Weekly shared an exclusive preview clip of the Sister Wives episode airing on Sunday, December 19th. In the clip, Meri confesses that she's been feeling lonely during the COVID pandemic. Season 16 of the show, currently airing on TLC, was filmed in late 2020 when the family was still quarantining. The preview clip shows Meri hiking alone in Flagstaff, where the family lives. At several points in the short promo, Meri films herself and directly addresses the camera. Kody's first wife reveals that in recent conversations, he has led her to believe that there's no repairing our relationship. She summarizes the conversation as her husband saying they are just friends now. While part of Meri admits that this is a good thing, another part of her is very, very discouraged about her marriage. However, she's not giving up. Meri says, "I guess I just have hope for more than that." To all the people telling her to leave Kody, she says, "Not going anywhere, y'all. You're stuck with me." Sister Wives star Meri Brown has an explosion of snowmen at her Lizzie's Heritage Inn B&B. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Especially if you're in visiting Meri Brown's B&B in Parowan, Utah. At the end of November, the lawn of the inn was flooded with over 10 totes full of Christmas decorations. The Sister Wives star posted on her Instagram stories that the Christmas decorating has begun at the B&B. She tagged the inn's Instagram account in the post. Meri shared a few photos from the start of decorating. However, it turned out to be more than a one-woman job. She recruited the help of her interior stylist friend to help decorate the inside. Explosion of snowmen. One of the photos shows the fireplace in the B&B decked out with Christmas decor. 4 stockings also hang from the mantle. It seems Meri might be especially proud of how the fireplace looks. The inn's Instagram shared another photo of the fireplace mantle from a different angle. Fans took to the comments to express their delight at the snowman figurine. Yes, plural. The entire mantle is lined with various snowmen in all kinds of shapes and sizes. Snowman explosion, one fan wrote in the comments. Meri Brown clearly enjoys decorating for the holidays. But fans can't help but wonder if she will spend Christmas in Utah or with Kody and her sister wives in Arizona. During the currently airing season 16, the plural family patriarch enforced strict quarantine rules for the 2020 holidays due to the COVID pandemic. Kody and Robyn Brown were recently spotted on an outing. When approached by a fan for photos, the sister wives' husband asked the fan to keep their social distance. Neither Meri or Kody have revealed the plans for the holidays. So, it's possible that the Brown plural family will spend the 2021 holidays separately. It's also likely that Christine Brown will spend Christmas with her kids in Utah. Kody's third wife shocked fans of the reality show in November by announcing the end of her marriage to Kody. Their split is playing out on the new season. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.